welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch. And pitching in this game, Kodai Senga, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here's Mookie Betts. There's your strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. And Mookie takes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, these days we know teams, you know, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So, you know, they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Freddie Freeman at the plate and takes high there. Fouled off left side.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep, takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Up the middle, Lindor on to first, and they get the out on Smith. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here in Queens, and starting in this one, Landon Knack. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Starling Marte, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering in the dirt. And the count now 2-0. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That misses, and the count's full. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Juan Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, just missed. Inside, and the count 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2 outs. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Senga back to work. Out towards right center field. Soto. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty.
Nope, that's inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Here's your 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Second inning here. No score.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, Acuna. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman, right through there for a strike.
0-1.
In the air, right side. Soto in position, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing, and he popped it up. Lindor drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next pitch is downstairs. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brandon Nimmo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now, here is Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Alonso takes it to the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo makes the grab for the 2nd out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Freeman, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. And that's in there at the knees. Top of the 3rd, no score. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next, For the Dodgers.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And foul ball. Popped up right side. Acuna under it. He's got it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Citi Field. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Knack winds and deals. Popped up. Muncy makes the catch for the out. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. That one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Luis Angel Acuna stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, right field. Hernandez should have this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fastball is outside. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy. So up next, Andy Pages. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that ball is out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bases empty, 1 away. And next for L.A., Michael Conforto. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Edman now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Went with the sweeper for the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Francisco Lindor. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
3-2.
In the dirt, and the count's full. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Line drive, and that's just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
He'll do it himself. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Starling Marte up to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now it's Juan Soto. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And the pitch. Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
3.
get the call. And now 3-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Senga back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Betts, 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. The Mets have some action going in their pen. Reed Garrett, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cabrera getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor settles under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in there.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Landon Knack gives way, and a good job from the opener. Didn't allow a hit. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Lou Trevino comes on now.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Taylor in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a swing and a miss.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right through there. Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go no string ab on them. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Garrett, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 1 down, base is empty. This to center field. That gets down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on it just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
And a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Squirts away a little bit. Baden into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
And that one clips the corner. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it across to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shin. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swung on, belted. On the move, heading back. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Starling Marte, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around second is Marte. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and they hold the tying run at third with 2 outs. So a runner at third, 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And that is out of play. Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Out to short. Bats up with it. Slings it across. They get the out on Soto. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Pages. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here is Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Into the bullpen and gone. Third home run of the season. It's 3-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that will end the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Outside corner, there's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Lou Trevino is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Stays alive. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tyrone Taylor digs in now. Hit in the air left field. Edman in position. And the inning is over. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Huascar Brazoban.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Betts forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's hard hit on the line. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Will Smith to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
That's to third. Beatty to first. And they get the out on Smith. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. That's a laser base hit. And now 2 aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground right side, Acuna gets it to first. Third out. Dodgers strand a couple, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off down the right side. And that's a little bit high. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Beatty now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. First pitch misses. Tap foul at the plate. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Andy Pages. Brazoban back to work. Right through there for a strike. Brazoban, a 6'3" righty. He features a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Comes up empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
That's
ball 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Pages on at first, nobody out. Fly ball center field. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And here comes Tommy Edman. High fly ball out towards left center. Nimmo sizing this one up. Out number 2. So now here's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. In there for strike 1. Two outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Mookie Betts. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. Two on, 2 outs.
The rare K for Mookie.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike one. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes. Outside, that's a ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Here's Pete Alonso. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. The tying run at the plate. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. This one smoked out to left. Squeezes it. 2 away. So last chance for the Mets. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Mets down to their final strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and it falls. The throw home, but it's offline. He will score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alex Vesia won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Luis Garcia on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.